known for cheating. Like, I'm gonna cheat. Like, I don't care. I'm gonna cheat. Like, what? Hey everyone, so for today's video, it's going to be about a time where I got caught cheating at the DMV, the place where you get your license and registration for your car. So this also is going to be a get ready with me, so I'm going to be doing my makeup and stuff because I do have somewhere to be. So, okay, so this happened when I was 18 years old and stuff, around like the summer. And I know with me, I was with my grandmother at the time. And so I was trying to get my license and stuff because all my friends, they had their license and they had cars and stuff. So I was like, you know, I'm 18. I need to have my shit together, right? So at the time being, I had a job and stuff. I was working at UPS. And so, you know, I was trying to balance work as well as, you know, exercise and going to the gym and then getting stuff that I need to get done, you know. So before, I used to like get taught like how to drive and stuff, but it would be in like my mom's big ass truck or my grandmother's big ass truck. They all got like trucks for some reason. And I know it was kind of like hard for me and stuff because driving in like a big truck compared to like a smaller truck is something else. Like you have to be able to judge correctly, otherwise you're gonna be hitting like everything that you see and stuff. And so with me, my grandmother, she used to go take me to drive as well as her husband sometimes. And so we would like go driving like twice a week on a weekend and stuff for like an hour or two, you know, so I can have like some type of experience. Because you do know, like when you're a certain age or something, you have to have like hours put in like for driving and stuff. Because I know like when I was in high school, there was a lot of people who were on their way to get like their license and stuff, and they had to have like a sheet or a chart with like receipts saying that like they were driving for a certain amount of hours and stuff with someone in the car and stuff that have their license already, you know. And then you also had to have like experience driving at night and stuff, which I hate. I hate driving at night, like, but yeah. So with me, I wanted to hurry up and like get my license. Like I was rushing through it. Like I was like, I need my license. Like I need a car. Like I'm not gonna be just getting lifts or waiting for somebody to come pick me up. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get it by any means. Like I don't care. Like what? And so I know with me, I had to hurry up and like scheduled an appointment and stuff. And at this point, I was like, you know, I'm just trying to get some stuff out the way so I can just have a nice summer and stuff. I don't want to be worried about anything. And I know like at the time being, why did my eyebrow look like that? What? Look crooked. But I know at the time being, one of my goals was to get my license. And so yeah, I rushed and I scheduled an appointment to get my license. And so I told my grandmother, I was like, I scheduled an appointment. And I know at the time she was kind of like mad. She was like, oh, well, like, why did you do that? Like, I know we went like driving and stuff, but you do know there's like computer test, like you have to know like the signs and shit. I'm like, what? I thought it was just like one thing, like you just get on the road and then do what you gotta do and then that's that. But she was like, no, you need like a permit first before you get your license. I was like, oh my god, like whatever. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just hurry up and get this permit so I can get my license, right? Because I was like, it should be easy as fuck. Like most 14-year-olds and 15-year-olds have their fucking license. Like it's not that fucking hard. So yeah, I told her, I was like, yeah, I scheduled an appointment. And so she had told her husband, and her husband had bought this book. I don't know where the fuck he got it from. I really don't. But he had got this book and he gave it to me. He was like, yeah, study this and you're gonna pass the fucking the computer test so you can get your permit and then get a license. And so I was like, okay. So I was studying it, you know, also like while working and stuff, and boom, I was just studying. And that's not the only thing I was like studying on, really, because I know like in a book they had like a website or an app where you could like get more information based off what's in that book. So I was studying like more material that was like in that book on like a website or the app. And so I know after that, like the time being and stuff, it's time to take the test. And at this point, like, I'm kind of like scared and shit, because I'm like, I've been working and work caught up to me, so I haven't really been studying like that. And so I was really only basing the information that was based off the book that he gave me and stuff, because it seemed like legit, like it had all the signs and stuff. But nobody told me that like there's like 3 different versions of the permit test. And I know the book that I was studying and shit, none of the stuff that was in that book was on the test. Like, I was mad as fuck. But despite the point, so it's like the day to go get my permit or go take the test for my permit. So I get there, I take my pictures and stuff. I was like, yeah, I dressed real cute, because I was like, I know I'm gonna get my permit and stuff. So I dressed real cute, got my nails done, toes done, hair done. I was just looking good. Like, I felt so confident and shit. I was like, I know I'm finna get my permit, get a car, and be out. Like, what? So, I'm done taking pictures and stuff. And so the lady is like, oh, it's gonna cost like $15-$20. I can't really remember, because this is like 4 years ago or something. No, I think it was 3 years ago, because I graduated in 2022 and it's 2025. Yeah, so it was like 3 years ago, right? So she's like, okay, so in order to take this permit test, you need $15-$20 to go take it. And so I had left like all my stuff in the car, like my purse, but I didn't leave my phone and stuff. So I go back to the car. Don't mind my makeup. I'm gonna like blend it and match it my color, but shit, I just have dark circles, so I kind of make my concealer lighter, but I'm gonna go in with something that match my color. But so I go to the car, and so my grandmother's just like, oh, what's wrong? Like, why are you done so early? Like, what? And so I tell her, like, I need $15 or $20 and stuff to go take my permit test. So I sit down, and there's already people like taking their test, and so I log in and whatever. And so I'm like, what the hell? Like, what? I'm like, this don't make sense. Like, what? Like, all these questions was not in that book. Or like, I was just pissed. Like, at this point, I was mad as fuck. Like, I was mad as hell. I'm like, what? Like, what the fuck? What did he give me? Like, what? He gave me bullshit. So at this point, I'm mad as hell. And so I'm over here looking at people's screen, trying to see, like, do we got the same test? And it's like, we all got different tests. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I know I'm 18 and shit, but damn, like, what? And so, yeah, I'm, like, looking at everybody's screen. They over there turning their screen and shit. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I know I just take a guess on the first question, and I know it was only like 10 questions that was on the test, and before you started it, it was saying like if you missed like 2, you basically like failed. And that was like the test that I was taking, the type of test I was taking. Oh, it stopped raining, yes. But yeah, they were saying like if you miss like 2, like you fail. And I was like, damn, I need to be like on my A's and Q's and stuff. And so I know like on the first question I had guessed, and bitch, I guessed wrong. Like the shit was just wrong. And so I'm like, what the fuck? Like I only got one more try or one more answer to get wrong, and then like I fail it. And it's like, no, I'm not finna go out like that. So what did I do? I whipped out my phone. And this is the phone that I had whipped out. I don't use it no more. It's this big ass iPhone 7 Plus, but I whipped this out. And I know I had a case on it, and the case that I had on it made the phone real big. Like it was just so big. And I know I tried to like take the case off and still like, you know, cheat, but I ended up getting caught and stuff. Cause I know I had it down like this, my phone like this, and I was like trying to hurry up and type up answers and stuff, but it's like the answers that was on there, it just didn't make sense, like whatsoever. Like it wasn't given. So I'm like, oh, I'm over here cheating for no reason, and it's not even like giving me like the right answer. I'm over here trying to look on like Kahoot and stuff, because I know if you go on Kahoot, you can kind of find like an answer sheet for like all the questions that's on there. And so I'm over here looking on there, and everything that I was, you know, used to cheat on like in high school that got me through high school and got me good grades. But I'm like, damn, like what the fuck? Like what is this? So at this point, I'm over here like taking too long. Like I kid you not, I was just sitting there. At this point, it got to a point where I was the only one sitting over there, right? And so like I was just sitting still on that second question, because I'm not getting this shit wrong. And so tell me why like I'm visited. Hold on, it's a bug in here. What the fuck? Okay, so I was over here visited by that French lady, and she's like, log out, get up, and leave. And so I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, log up, get up, and leave. And so I'm like, damn. Like, please, like, I'm speaking to her in French. I'm like, please, lady, like, please do not do this to me. I can't do this. I can't go out like this. Like, I already gave y'all the money and stuff. Like, please, like, I'm not gonna cheat. Like, take my phone. I'm like, lady, just take my phone. Like, I just need this permit. Like, what? I just need the permit. And so she's like, oh, no, there's no refunds. And so at this point, I'm mad as hell, because I'm like, damn, like, my grandmother's husband gave me some bullshit, right? And then I failed this test because I cheated. And it's like, I was like trying to pick an answer that was like, that made the most sense, right? But it's like, it just ended up getting to me. I was like, I had to cheat, but I was like so upset. And so it's like, I had to go outside and go to my grandmother, like, I cheated on her, and they told me to get up and get out, and I can't get no refund. And so she's like, oh, grandbaby, like, it's okay, we can try it again and all this stuff. And at this point, I felt real bad, because I'm like, damn, I used her money and stuff, and I like failed. Like, I really played in them folks' face. And so basically she's like, no, it's okay. And so I forgot what happened after that. And so like, I know at this point I was low-key like embarrassed and shit. Like, I was so embarrassed, because it's like she had to go home and tell her husband, like, damn, you know, like, she cheated on that test, and like, you know, she basically failed it. Like, what? And so I felt so embarrassed and like ashamed. I'm like, damn, like, I should have just never cheated. I had a more chance of just doing the test without cheating, compared to like, you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, and so I know, like, I think 2 months after that, like, I've been like studying that whole time and shit, working 2 jobs and stuff, or looking for another job, you know, trying to work too. And so I've just been studying, ordered all these books and stuff, driving books and stuff like that. And so I know it got so bad to the point where like they were trying to put me in like a driving school, and it was just a mess. And so I know, like, my bad, had to bring the seat up. But yeah, it got to a point where, like, yeah, they're trying to put me in driving school. I'm like, no, I'm not SpongeBob. Like, I'm not dumb. Like, I kid you not, I'm not dumb. And so I end up taking the test again. And so at this time, I did not cheat. I left my phone in the car. You know, I didn't even get cute or nothing, because I was like, damn, I don't even know if I'm getting this permit or not. So I know I kind of dress down. I usually do not do that whatsoever. I don't care if I'm with my boyfriend, family. I don't dress down. I always like to outdress or look good, extra good. But yeah, and so I know, yeah, this time I did not cheat, which was surprisingly different, because I usually be cheating. But yeah, I didn't cheat. You know, I got my permit and stuff. And then, you know, after that, I ended up going to a driving school. And the driving school was only for like 3 days and stuff, but it was a lot of money. It was like $1,000 something. And it was only like 2 hours. But me personally, I'm a person, if I'm given an answer that's like broken down to like my understanding, oh yeah, it makes sense to me and stuff, compared to like giving like a basic ass answer. Yeah, it makes like more sense to me and stuff. But yeah, the driving school, it was only like 2-3 hours, and it was only for like 3 days, so it was like a total like 6 hours. But I ended up getting my license though, and it wasn't bad and stuff. And I know for me, at first it was kind of like, what, like, why are y'all putting me in this school? But at the same time, I felt like it was the best option for me, because it was like a defensive driving school. And so I felt like that really helped me so much and stuff at particular school, because it was like they had their own cars and stuff, and it had 2 steering wheels in a car. So you get one and the driver get one, but it's like both of y'all can like drive at the same time, right? So if I stop the car, she if I like stop the car and shit, there's nothing that like she can do really, because it's like we're both driving. And I know we were driving like on the highway, and we were driving on the regular streets, and I just learned a lot and stuff from that driving school. And I know that was for like aggressive drivers and stuff, because you know there are some people who got like road rage, and I low-key think I got road rage now a little bit, because I know I be speeding sometimes. But yeah. And for anyone who need help driving and stuff, just know, like, I feel like you shouldn't like rush things, because you know you don't want to like be one of those people that get in a bad accident. Because I know I had a close friend and stuff, like it was my mom's friend's son, and he actually died in a car accident, because you know he had a sports car like me, and he was driving too fast around a bend and he died. And so like I feel like some things just take time and stuff. You shouldn't rush everything. Like I know I was trying to rush things because I seen what other people had, but you know you have to like wait for some things. You can't like rush through things, otherwise you're gonna get it, but it's not gonna be like what you expect it to be and stuff. But yeah, this is my makeup so far. It looks good. Looks good. I really want to let my roof down because it's not raining no more and it's kind of getting hot. Okay, needless to say, thank you guys for watching my video, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. See you next time. Okay, needless to say, thank you guys for watching my video, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. See you next time.